meet you here.
Yes, I'm so excited to see you.
Yeah, thank you.
You've been my inspiration.
Yeah, thank you for joining and we'll
And
see.
thank you so much for thinking of me and sending me the link.
Link, right.
Yes.
Since you have expressed the interest in volunteering, yes, I thought I should not miss it.
Thank you so much. And also to keep me in. Yes, I'm so excited to see you.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. You've been my inspiration. Oh.
Yeah, thank you for joining and we'll see.
Thank you so much for thinking of me and sending me the link.
Link, right.
Yes.
Since you have expressed the interest in volunteering, yes, I thought I should not miss it.
Thank you so much. And also to keep me in. Yes, I'm so excited to see you.
Yeah,
thank you so much. You've been my inspiration. Oh.
Yeah, thank you for joining and
thank you so much for thinking of
some
me.
problem, technical, it is echoing.
Yes, I think it is echoing, sir.
I think it stopped with my sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was also wondering why it was like repeat. Okay. So we'll start today's session. I would like to welcome one and all for Vayomanasa Sanjeevani's webinar series. Today's topic for the day is promoting volunteering in healthy aging. Talk about this, we have Dr. Sojan Antony. I welcome you, sir, for today's session. And our moderator for the day is Mr. Keshava Murthy D. He is our junior consultant in psychiatric social work, the Department of Psychiatric Social Work. And he have also completed his MPhil in psychiatric social work and currently doing his thesis on activity engagement and loneliness experience in old age home. He was previously working in our project in age-friendly Karnataka program. So I welcome you, sir, for today's session. Now I request sir to address our speaker, Dr. Sojan Antony. He also completed his MPhil in psychiatric social work and currently doing. Yeah.
Thank you, Gina, for your introduction. And good afternoon, everyone. So it's my pleasure to introduce today's resource person, Dr. Sojan Antony, sir. He's an associate professor in Department of Psychiatry Social Work, NIMHANS, and consultant in Adult Psychiatry Unit 2 and Geriatric Clinical Services. On behalf of Vayomanasa Sanjeevani, which is initiative of Geriatric Department, NIMHANS, headed by Dr. P.D. Shivakumar, sir. And over to you, sir. This is your brief introduction.
Keshav, in any rooms, no, if multiple phones are there, can you sit in two rooms? In same room, if two people are using the this link, if you can sit in two rooms, echoing may come down. Yeah, that's one suggestion. And another thing is this will be an interacting kind of session will be more of a group session. So all of you will be allowed to raise your hand and start speaking because then only we will be in a position to know from your side like what exactly you expect in volunteering. I have a person, Yasmin Said, has joined today from Banjara Academy. So she called me and told that I'm interested to work with your geriatric team. And she was telling that she wished to be part of our team. Shall we listen from her instead of listening from me first? Ma'am, can you tell more about you were interested to join with our team, no? What made you to think, like, what are your areas where you wanted to focus if you are joining with us? Shall we listen from her instead of listening from me first? Ma'am, can you tell more about you were interested to join with our team, no? What?
Sir, I think there is a technical issue from Yasmin, ma'am. Have you joined from any other system? Because of the same conversation, it is echoing here.
It's okay. Fine. It's okay. Later we'll come back to you. That's fine. It's some problem somewhere. We'll find it out. So that's what the volunteering also will do. So many times when we handle the difficult problems, exactly we don't know where exactly the source of problem. So we need to keep exploring. We need a lot of hands. We need a lot of hands in exploring what exactly is happening. So I have many other people who have experience of volunteering. So whom will ask? Anybody in any order, can you raise your hand if you had experience of volunteering? You are not able to listen now? Yasmin ma'am? Yasmin ma'am, you are not able to listen? So can you, we need a lot of
I can
hands.
hear.
Fine. That's
I
what
was just
exploring
on mute.
what exactly is happening.
Yeah.
Fine.
So-
I have many other people who have. Right. I think some problem. That's okay.
Sir, you're on mute.
Today, what I was thinking, we all will share our experience of volunteering. So, how we experience during volunteering? How was your experience? I'll start with my, you to get some idea. I'll tell my volunteering experience. Like in we that in school level and college level and all, we used to be volunteer. So usually, that some people have difficulty to connect with others, right? No, some of us have difficulty to connect with others. Some of have a difficulty to take initiatives. Some of us actually we are good in group, but alone we don't want to do anything. So like that, different kind of people are there in our society. So my experience is I was a person like a shy, don't wanted to do anything alone myself. If anybody is there in the group, I'll also join with them. So like more or less, if I am in a group, I will do. If I am alone, I'll withdraw and be in my own world or reading and things like that. So my experience of doing volunteering is the moment I start interacting with people, moment I joined the people who were interested in some kind of service for the community, some kind of cleaning work, constructing volleyball court, like that. No, if any joint activity, the moment we join, there is an energy felt. We feel an energy. Correct? No? All of you must have experienced an energy in doing volunteering. We don't know exactly how can we describe it, that energy. So we get naturally a power of connectedness. When we are connected with people, we feel a power, right? When we are alone, we feel low level of energy. So this is you must have also experienced. This is one experience. Second thing is, the moment we join with the other people in the society, people are coming from different family, different socio-economic classes, and different kind of education and occupation. They bring the different set of knowledge. Some may be working in electricity department, some may be college going student, some may be a person, a nurse in the team, some may be a person who is a teacher, like that. No, some may be a physical education, fitness trainer. So the moment we come together, we get a pool of information. Some may be a government employee, what is happening inside the government system. Like that, when we work together as volunteers, we get a lot of information. Naturally, when we sit alone, we don't get this information. Do you agree with me? When we sit alone, we don't get much information. When we start working with people, we get a lot of information. Just like that, it comes as a package, right? And then we feel a lot of energy. Like the moment we see other people, they appreciate us, you appreciate them. There is some amount of warmthness in relationship, which we don't feel when we are alone, when we are at home, and things like that. Correct, right? Do you agree with me? So the energy and the information, and then we learn skills like how to adjust with people. So many times I learned the silence, the importance of silence during volunteering only. Usually we think that when we go for volunteering, we need to speak a lot. But what I have learned is be silent is the best technique to survive in group, rather speaking. Just silence, maintaining silence and listen others and what others are telling and respect them. How to respect people. Very difficult, no, it's easy to tell, respect others' views, but it is very difficult to practice. So we get a lot of opportunities to practice the skills, like how to be with others, how to sustain an energy, how to collect information. Sometimes we get wrong information also. I'm not telling that always we get right information, but the other member in the group will challenge, from where you got this information. I don't think it is correct. There may be another side of the story. Can anyone tell that what is the other side of the story? So some kind of very interesting human interaction. I think I became a social worker at this institute. I'm very sure that my experience of volunteering helped me to develop an aptitude. So in healthy aging also, I think in somebody who have attended my sessions, you know already, healthy aging requires investment. You can't get interest or growth without investment. Correct, right? So first 30 years of your life, if you invest a proper healthy lifestyle, healthy relationship, you get another 30 years. Means 30 to 60 years. In this 30 to 60 years, if you invest, you get another 30 years, 60 to 90 years. So many times the investment through volunteering, actually we can make profit. The profit, I'm not telling money alone. Sometimes you may make money also, I don't know. So even it happened. I've seen the people know through volunteering, they connect each other. It helps them to survive. It helps them to survive in difficult situations. Sometimes people through the volunteering, they came to know an opportunity of earning money, and then they took that as a career. Like, it can happen. See, if you ask me, dementia care centers, now also there is a shortage. Dementia care centers, I'm telling, there's a shortage is there. Any one of you want to make money out of that, means ready to take care of other people, you can start it, because there's a severe shortage of dementia care centers in our country. Dementia care centers in any part of in India, you can start this thing. I'm very sure that we will supply patients. We have enough patients here, but many times they can't afford, like they can't afford 50,000, 60,000, 30,000, like that huge amount they can't afford. But somebody can give care at 10 to 15,000. Definitely you will get the patient. So sometimes this kind of knowledge also you get it from volunteering. So volunteering is a kind of being connected and energizing ourselves, and then spread this joy of energy, information, skills. So anyway, this is a brief introduction. As I told, I learned to be silent in volunteering. So if some of you can share your experience, I'll start with Palanimuthu sir. He's a champion of volunteering in our Tamil Nadu group. He conducts the regular support group for many of the senior citizens, and their get-togethers. I know it's happening very well. Sir, your experience, please.
Thank you, Doctor. We have formed one association for senior citizens, numbering around 200 persons in Dharmaburi district. The object is to voluntarily counsel the seniors who are in stress, the main issue, because the people, the children are away from home for work purpose and other things. The parents are living in their own house without moving out of the station, either with the daughter or with the son. But they naturally, old people will not move to anybody. Even they don't want to talk with the neighbors, particularly educated, employed, retired, like that. They are having some ego. Who should talk first? Who should invite first? Who should attend first? Like that. Then an organization is necessary to coordinate with the people, to be happy and mingle with the people and other needy people for counseling and other things. That is the main object of our association. We are doing some voluntary services other than the association also, who are ill, who are hospitalized, who are education help, medical help, in other social help, some litigations, their land matters, service matters, pension matters, family pension matters. These are all our people are attending with the co-people and other department people also who are reaching us, who are inviting us, who are requiring us for consultation. We will do our services freely at any time during our meetings and over phone, online consultation, like that. This is our voluntary service to the senior citizen particularly and their families.
Yeah.
We can,
What I understand, 200 people are there in your network now, senior
Yes.
citizens.
yes.
And how many
members 200, family consisted more than 200. Each family will have 2 or 3 persons.
Yes.
Family friends like that.
Yes.
Uh,
So nearly maybe 800 to 1,000 members in the network.
the family consists
Yes.
2 to 3 persons.
2 to 3%. Yes, yes.
The other family members will join in our annual meet. The grandchildren and the other sons, daughters during their 60 years celebration.
Celebrations.
80-year celebration,
Yeah.
and birthdays,
Yes.
like that. We will honor them with a shawl
Right.
and lunch
Yes.
for, among ourselves, with mobilizing funds with ourselves.
Yeah.
The birthday people will automatically give dinner to the
Right.
participants.
Right. So
These
that's
are all
the,
activities.
yeah, that is the spirit of volunteerism. Lot of sharing and caring will be there. Correct? No? We share our resources. Lot of care also will be there in the group. And I just wanted to know further.
Sharing of experience is one thing.
Yes.
Sharing of experience for each other, their problems will be shared and the remedies will be shared by the senior people who are interested, who are having knowledge,
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
Even
one more question. See, in a week, how many birthday celebrations will be there in a week?
not monthly. Monthly we will meet third Saturdays, and that month who are all having birthdays, they will be felicitated.
Right.
Who are present.
Yes. So how
5-10 persons they will celebrate birthdays in a month. Not less than 5. June month alone, some 20-25 like that.
Yeah.
Because
I think
school,
June month, I think even now many birthdays because school, for
Yes,
children, our age has to be
all birthdays who have scaroscope like the birth certificate on those days, they will enter as a June birthday.
Right. Oh yeah, while joining school, you will give June 1st or 10th as a birthday.
At the time, because they have no basic records on those days. 40, 50 years above, say 60 above. Nowadays, birth certificate are obtained on the date of birth itself.
Sir, one query about regarding lot of help, like certificates, then the helps from government, insurance schemes, like that senior citizen needs a lot of support, correct?
Yes,
Some guidance and all. In a month, how many such requests comes?
Sir, health insurance claims very, very low, because the claiming of health fund is very laborious work. The insurance companies are not sanctioning very, very casually. We have to fight with them with connected records, hospital bills and other medicines. They say it is eligible, it is not eligible. They are deducting money, monthly 350 rupees per individual.
Yes.
But when coming for disbursement, payment, they are asking.
I think you mute, sir. Mute. I think, sir, please unmute. Unmute, sir. Yes.
And we are doing appeal to the district authorities, state authorities. All private companies, are not helpful. Their profit is main, not service.
Yeah. No, I think here comes the importance of here comes the importance of collective action.
Yes.
Collective action means no one person alone, they can reject easily. If they know
Yes.
that this person, these people are from the Senior Citizen Forum from Dharmaburi district, then they will be very careful because they know that you are sharing information. You have you know the procedure. If these things are not working, you can even go to the court. So that's what collective action is very important. As
The hospital is not listed. They like that. The Joint Director Medical is the district authority to scrutinize the bill and sanction and send to Treasury. He is a medical officer, senior medical officer, but again the ministerial staff are scrutinizing and put up for approval like that. If the doctor, the senior JD medical is applying his mind personally, he will pass quickly. In every administration, the authority, that means the head of institution, should take some personal attention, personal scrutiny.
Yes.
And the lawyer people cannot put unnecessary queries.
Right.
My experience.
No, you are right, sir. See, actually, we had experience with the Karnataka, government of Karnataka, government of High Court of Karnataka. Yes, sir, you know that Dr. P.T. Sukumar is closely connected with that action project. So, what we observe, see, government as well as the different levels of court from the Taluk level to High Court is in favor of senior citizen. But somehow the justice is denied or delayed because of this lack of support, proper guidance. So there is a need for somebody to be, some people we have to volunteer for them. So
Yes.
everybody is doesn't have equal kind of physical or like intellectual or social contacts. So some of us, we have to stand for them. Anyway, Yasmin ma'am, yes.
You have Nalsa in Karnataka. Like that, Tamil Nadu also having that organization. But we have to educate people to whom they have to approach. A proper person, proper organization.
Yes.
Now, even now in rural areas, people are unaware of the facilities to get things done.
Yeah, that's true. Yasmin ma'am, you are raising hand. Now
Yes.
you
So first of all, hearty congratulations to Tangaraju sir. It's amazing and it's a great inspiration to see the kind of work. And when he says 200 people, yes, a little with somebody's support, they can definitely reach on to the right authorities and get these people, not only them, many more other people also, elderly people, we can get them an insurance which really works. Because insurance, when you take a private insurance also, there's a slight disclaimer there. They don't mention it very clearly, but the disclaimer will say that you take this, we will get everything. But when they go, they'll say, oh, I didn't say if you have like a kidney issue, we'll give you the money, or if you had that, we will give you the money. They will deny later on. So I think with little bit of support, like you said, if there is somebody who can actively speak to the government or to any of the insurance companies to come forward and take this or make a noise about, elderly should be given insurance where at least basic health needs should be taken care. That could be done. And my thing about volunteering was what I was very interested with was during this pandemic time, it took a lot of toll on myself. And that's when I thought a lot about it, a brainchild was born, and I wrote a book called Manan, which talks about having a purpose in life. So I have written about various kinds of things and about my own life and that. And I am actually looking forward to work with elderly people so that there is, I understand that because with elderly people, I am not all that young. I turned 60 this August. So that is how I realized that I'm not growing any younger. And I also realized the kind of struggle that is there in the crossover. You're not young, you're not old. It's just like an adolescent child. You're not a child, you're not a teenager, but you like to do so many things. So I was thinking that this is the right time for me to step in and start working towards this passion. If I do good 20 years or 25 years of my life, I can give for this purpose. If not, at least I would have taken some steps towards moving some revolutions and some benefits that I can work towards to get to the senior citizens. Because today I think they are one of the most ignored generation that we have. And even my own self, I didn't think about it. I always felt that I lost my parents. But actually, in this time when I sat and introspected and I looked into it, I realized that I am 60. My father would have turned 100 this year. This year, last year, he would have turned 100. So I can't have that expectation. So what happens is we are losing our elders. We are losing out on peer group. We are losing out on those relationships which are like aunts and uncles. And we are feeling very lonely, at times. And then our children are growing up and they also need to go out. We can't hold them just because we need them. So we let them go. When we let them go, some let them go very easily, some do not. Because there is a saying that a child may grow out of your lap, but never from your heart. So we always want our children to be close to us. It's not being selfish, but at the same time, it's not holding on also. So what happens even when they have gone, the empty nest, the lonely, all this comes in and we suffer a lot. But like Tyagarajan sir said that he's got a group, if some kind of activities are done and some kind of monitoring is done, they all can lead a good life. Maybe in those 200, once in a year, 5 can be awarded, recognized for living life. And my book doesn't talk of top CEOs or top, career-oriented people. It talks about life expectancy. We never know when it is going to go. Every generation we have seen a gap. I have seen my grandparents, my grandfather 99, my grandmother 97. So for us, that is the time when somebody has to depart. Not before that, because you have to live. Somebody said 100 years, so we expect 100 years. But look at today's generation. Like for example, KK, he passed away recently or after performing a show. So many young kids are going. Also, I realize now when my parents used to feel bad. My parents lost two children, my siblings, a daughter and a son they lost. That pain we couldn't understand then. But today, when I see somebody younger pass away, that hurts me. That actually makes me feel very, very deep. But at that time, we were not in that particular stage where we could understand. So I think with the life experiences and with, a little bit of a learning and all that put together, that is why I'm so excited, Dr. Sojan, to work with you. And I really want to be there. And as long as I live, I want to commit myself for this cause.
Thank you, ma'am. I think we have today joined a new person with our team. She is a writer, and you listened her passion. I think henceforth we will keep sending you all invitations whenever possible. You can accept and then join with our team. So now gradually we will go for in-person meeting also, not only online meeting. come together, have a food
I'm
together.
coming on the 9th of June. I'm coming to NIMHANS.
Please.
I wanted to, in fact, message you today or tomorrow and let you know that I'm coming.
Sure.
And I don't know what you're doing. You're giving me at least 30 minutes with you.
Sure, sure. That's fine.
I'm coming
That's
to
fine.
meet you.
Anyway,
Thank you
so we will be having group meetings also. CV Shastri sir, then Ramaleshwari. We will go that order. Sir, please.
Hello.
I audible, sir. Tell me, sir.
Yeah, I am CV Shastri. I retired from Navaratna public sector undertaking about 21 years back. So, that time, the organization with which I was working, after retirement, we didn't have any post-retirement benefits, neither the medical facilities nor the any what should I say, pension, etc. So it so happened certainly somewhere in the middle of 2008, middle of 2008, during Dasara time, another gentleman who also retired from same organization, in an informal way, we said we should form an association. That time, this was not the object, but see that our retired people meet somewhere once in a way and exchange their children, what they are doing, etc., personal, whatever possible thing. So it so happened that we started the organization. I and that gentleman, we became the co-founders of that association. Then that is, I started from convener, then executive committee of the association. I became general secretary. Then we thought we should think of our retirement benefit, particularly facilities, which is the most. So we started this, and this organization is spread all over the country, and we don't know where to get. Even though I belong to Bangalore locally, getting 100 addresses itself became difficult. But we struggled and then collected about 15,000 people addresses, and then we took up with the management the introduction of insurance scheme for the retired people. Of course, it being a public sector and also under the government, obviously, it took about 6 years to get through this. So many formalities are there and government approval and all. Finally, we got it. We got the insurance. Today, we are enjoying these efforts. I don't want to elaborate that because any volunteer, that is not the important thing here. And thousands of people, those who retired and those who retire in future also. That a group insurance scheme is existing today, it is running. And as a socializing aspect is concerned, of course, not taking into consideration the 2 years of pandemic, we used to meet every year during the general body meeting, have breakfast and lunch, etc. Now in this 2 years only through online, we conduct the AGM and everything. And I also came out from the executive committee because I'm now running 81. I thought I should give it to somebody. This is one thing. And second thing is, this is not from the organization. Where I am living in our campus, we have an elders forum. 3 years back, what happened, we really collected money from that 7 years. We didn't spend for our any entertainment or anything. Totally, it was about 5 lakhs. We decided that we should visit these old age homes and help them. Help them not by giving some cash or by some consumables, only capital items like water purifiers, UPS, or cots and all that. And I was the leader of the task force which we made. And out of about 100 addresses we collected, and we, by process of elimination, by repeated iterations, we selected 10 old age homes, and then we gave these capital items worth about 5.2 lakhs. These are the, just in a brief, I presented myself where I am voluntarily involved in this one. It was a very good experience, and
Yeah.
Certainly, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Those was a tough stuff. Now you have any, yeah.
Yes, thank you, sir. Actually, see here, 15,000 of people, right? No, that time itself. And
Yes.
then you decided to stand for them, like a Himalaya Parvat, no, Himalaya mountain. So, what a great service you have done. And see, many companies have provisions to do post-retirement welfare schemes and all. And they actually freeze it, they keep silence, they don't want to speak anything, and somebody has to fight for that. Correct, no?
Yeah.
I think similar experiences now we are seeing from Tangraju sir and you. See, there is a need for somebody, champion, standing for the rights of others. And what a good noble gesture, collecting around 5 lakhs rupees. And then you thought about the people who are living in old age homes and their basic needs, like water purifier kind of things. So what a kind of concerns you have. And sometimes I think it gives a meaning for our life. So I have a strong feeling our moksha, what we assume we will get in future, we can create in this earth and go, rather than expecting some moksha somewhere else, right? No.
As we know, for many decades, service to humanity is service to God.
Yeah, Manava Seva is a Madhava Seva, no?
Yeah.
Yes. It's like
you know Kannada. Oh,
yes. So it's like serving human being is like a serving God only. Excellent. I think one more hand is up. So let's listen another story of volunteering. Rama Malleswari. Yes, ma'am. Please. I don't know it's male or female. Rama Malleswari. Long time you had your raise your hand. I think I don't know. So in any order, if anybody else would like to share your volunteering experience.
Excuse me for the interruption.
Yes, please.
I would like to add, I am associated with Nightingale's Medical Trust.
Yes. Yeah.
So I also do some small voluntary work. That's
yes.
This.
As all of you know that Nightingale's Medical Trust is our strong pillar of NIMHANS. Like lot of collaborations we have.
Particularly their active aging, which I am a beneficiary member. Probably that is keeping me reasonably healthy.
Right. So, how many of you are working with that foundation for active aging or healthy aging as volunteers?
See, there are actually there are more than 10 units.
10 units.
Each unit has got its own domain. In the sense, for example, the one which I and my wife we attended, 2 hours per day and 3 sessions in the week. There are about 80 to 90 people. That is only for active aging. And there is one residential dementia care center is there in Kasturi Nagar. And another one is in near Jayanagar. There is one in the daycare center. And also empowerment, like that, activity is different. And they have a research center in what is called Aarti Nagar.
Yes.
No, I'm not going there or involving myself there. So these are all a very wide network. Now they have.
I think C.V. Shastri sir was telling another one key message. I don't want to miss it. See, sir was actually a key partner in the mobilizing people for getting insurance from the company. Gradually, what he has done, he has also nurtured another group of people who can take over this association. So this is another key thing in volunteering. So we have to grow like a forest. We need to have many people among with us. So if one of us have some difficulty to continue, others will take over and continue. So that's another message we have to take it today. So when we mobilize, when you decide to join, for example, now Yasmin madam has decided to join. My suggestion is mobilize some more people. So then you don't feel lonely in while volunteering. You feel again, together, connected, safe. You feel always safe and some purpose there. I think I'm very sure that Nightingale's Foundation, they do that. Like, bring all of you together and being together, and then you do some volunteering and healthy aging. So today, for preparing for this program, I was just listening. What is the health benefit of volunteering? So studies are telling volunteering can actually delay the or reduce the risk of dementia. Do you agree with me? It is telling volunteering can delay the risk of dementia or delay the dementia or no reduce the risk of dementia. So when we analyze it, this information, when we think, we have something called cognitive stimulation training. So if you do volunteering, you need not undergo cognitive stimulation training, because when you are volunteering, daily you will face some 10 to 50 or 100 problems. So how to solve it, that itself will make your brain alert, right? No, many of us have the habit. Yeah, please. Yes.
See, simple thing is, once we keep engaged, these negative thoughts go off. That itself is about whatever percentage, 20% or 30% dementia is eliminated. See, all even Nightingale Medical total protocol is risk reduction processes. It is not that they are going. So that's the thing.
All of us have risk, but how our physical activity, thinking actively, or helping others and feeling good. So it all reduces our feeling of depressed or feeling of anxious, and we feel we are supported, we are together, right? No, so that's another part of this package. So NIMHANS is also coming along with many of your volunteering association and bringing a common forum where you can have more get together even at NIMHANS. So you can come to NIMHANS. We will host you lunch, dinner, or some programs, some cultural programs, and then we'll have more of celebration. And some of you can share your success stories. Like today, Tangraju sir shared, Yasmin madam shared, and CV Shastri sir shared. So all these are success stories. You made change in others' life after a period of time. So I think many times children tell the elders, seniors, now you have reached 60. Why don't you take rest? Now this world has changed. Now we are telling our children, why don't you take rest? I can take my duties. I can take myself. You take rest as a caring parent. So that level our seniors in society have gone. So they're physically becoming fit, mentally being active, socially engaged. Then they have devised their own strategies to address the loneliness. Yes, sir. Tangraju, sir, please. I think you raised hand by mistake. All right, it's okay. I could see your hand, sir. Right, any others, any last one or two experience of volunteering?
Sindhu madam, would you like to unmute and share experience?
Yes, Gina, please, if you know somebody, you tell their names.
Sindhu madam?
Madam, I have not done, Madam, I have not done much. But hello, can you hear me?
Yes, madam, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Sir, actually, I'm doing voluntary service at Samadhana counseling also, and also here in Vayomanasa. Some people come to my house for counseling. In my house, same line, one patient with dementia, she comes to me. Another patient last year she lost her husband, so she has both depression and anxiety. She also comes to me for counseling, and one boy with mild IQ he also comes to me. I'm doing all free service only, sir. And once I actually collected about 15 to 20 members, and I taught them some breathing exercise and mudra therapy, and also some simple home remedies which are very, very effective for these mental disorders. So I also taught them. That's all, sir. I have not done much thing.
No, madam, you have done a huge work. Three individuals and their family members. So when I consider maybe in that family members, if 3 or 4 members, around 10, 12 members may benefited. So that's why when you are helping one person with any kind of mental health problem, so you are helping entire family also, because usually family also will be worried about the same problem. So Samadhana Trust, again, congratulations. I really know that what a good work you are doing, and you are well trained. You received training. You have received training, and you are a partner for our efforts. And Vayomanasa Sanjeevani has grown because of your consistent support to this thing. Definitely. So I think Samadhana Trust, like that, I was just thinking, when we have more this kind of partner agencies, we will give you a chance. So we will have a day of Samadhana Trust at NIMHANS, but we will give invitation for everybody. So all other forums also can come, and we can listen from the activities of Samadhana Trust. And then we'll have some lunch or some kind of get together. So, or one day we can give for Samadhana Trust to perform the cultural activities,
Okay, sir.
sports activities, and then we have some get together, right? I think yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Jambunathan, sir, you are about to speak, or you finish your call, then we can speak. No problem. Unmute.
Hello.
Unmute. Yes.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you. This call can.
Again, unmute, sir. Unmute that. Yes.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes. Now, sir, you are audible. Tell me.
Yes, thank you. See, the kind of volunteering habit, volunteering experience I have is totally different. See, these are all people-centric, and we have been helping people for something else. But my kind of volunteering is for taking care of the nature. See, we have formed into a group, a small group. See, in fact, BAF is one of our BAF. I am part of the BAF group. We have got an exclusive group, BAF Water. We are taking care of the rainwater harvesting, rainwater, then the solar power production. In all those areas, we go to various communities like flats, associations. Wherever you go, there is always some kind of negative information about rainwater harvesting. Most of the builders, I don't blame them, but anyway, most of the builders have stopped only doing the minimum for that. But in today's context, rainwater is most important thing for life. Without rainwater, I think, without harvesting rainwater, we may have severe shortage of water in the next generation. In fact, we used to say that the water is not a gift from my forefather. It is I am borrowing from my grandchild. This is the thing that we are saying. Therefore, we go to various communities, help them out to plan a good rainwater harvesting system, and make them, and try to implement them. And there is, in any community, if the 10 people want it, at least another 15 people will say no to it, and they have their own reasons for that. I don't deny. I don't say they are wrong, but they are not correctly informed. Therefore, what we do is we organize a meeting. We tell them that what are all the benefits that you are getting out of this, and make them to implement this. This way we have been doing. The other, of course, I am a retired banker. I am also helping people, in fact, for whoever has got some kind of a claim with the bank, especially these diseased settlements. See, this is one of the worst fields in the banking sector. Whatever has happened, still there is a problem there. And their knowledge level is not equal at all levels. So we need to fill up those gaps, and I also assist them personally. But this activity of going into a group and helping this rainwater harvesting, at least we have done it in 15-20. We organize these kinds of meetings on video conference meetings. We convince people, and we make them. This project comes through. So that is my experience. And as you rightly pointed out at the beginning, sir, Doctor, see, we have shared lots of experiences. In our group, I have got engineers. We have got qualified, chartered accountants. So, and we have got bankers also like me, like that. And there are some geologists. So whatever kind of problems that people raise, we can answer them in an authentic way. That gives lots of benefit to our group as such, and our advisors are well taken. That has been my experience, Doctor. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Actually, that's what I missed that point. We were telling only volunteering for the welfare of senior citizen. Why not volunteering for the benefit of society? Correct, right? So there comes again more relevance. No, we are not only taking care of ourselves, we are also taking care of others in the society. So in fact, long ago, like when I started to work with Dr. P.T. Sumar, I had a thought, why can't we have a green army workers for Bangalore city who will tell, don't throw this garbages like this. Why don't you put in the bin only? Why don't you wait for the vehicle will come tomorrow morning? Then only you throw this garbage. So many times, lot of socially meaningful, relevant, like solar power, water kind of, saving water, saving electricity, and protecting the government property.
Environment, doctor. In fact, I am happy to inform you, my daughter, who is already 45 years old, she was the chief person in yesterday's Earth Day program in a particular area. See, they have rejuvenated a complete lake. Now new birds have started coming there. So this was appreciated by everybody. See,
so like that. So I want Dr. Keshav D. Why don't we have a visit to that lake where they have rejuvenated and then appreciate there? So it will be a nice get together there over a coffee and biscuit. So like that, there are lot of initiatives are happening in our society, and many times these are the things Keshav is our new champion with our team. So many of these initiatives are not known to the society. People does very little and they get name, fundings, this, that, but they don't stand for the cause of the people. So this is the time, like many of the learned members experience and very genuine. See that none of you are selfish, right? No, all of you are very genuine. So why can't we capitalize these genuine efforts and tell the society, why don't you also do same thing? Why also you also don't join? Why don't you join with us? So I think it's a nice movement, volunteering. Any other, Keshav, tell me, Keshav, your experience of volunteering. Yes.
Commonly, what are some common challenges that faces when we volunteer at community levels?
Yeah, please, Keshav. You want me to tell?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, I can tell, sir. See, one thing that people normally suspect that we have some commercial interest.
Our intention behind volunteering.
Our intentions, they always think that why this fellow should come and help me. Why this group should come and help me. See, they have somebody in the back. So through that, they want somebody to come and do the job, and then they get money, they will just pass on the money or some other benefit. So this is the biggest impediment for volunteering, because people always associate any good move with some kind of economic benefits. That we need to be first to dispel that. Wherever we go, we say that you are your own judge. You can have your own people as contractors. We are here only to protect the environment. That's all. So this is the one thing, but still, when you say even in this, yesterday's meeting, see, there are many people who just came there and just took the name and went off. They have got some other purpose. In their life, they have some other purpose. See, people always associate and think that this man is trying to do something good because he has some other thing, arranged for him at the back. We need to take care of that first.
Yeah, that's why I think this is another very, very important issue sir highlighted, intention. And then we also need to be careful, certain do's and don'ts. I think very seniors are with us. So we will framework, what we can do, what we can't do. And then, and don't do any harm. Even if you don't help anybody, no problem. Don't do any harm. So that's the basic thing. I think we will evolve gradually. We will have a set of kind of guidelines in volunteering, what we can do, what we won't do, what we should not do, and and who can join. All those things gradually evolve. But I tell you, it's a wonderful experience. volunteering is a wonderful experience. If you want to be alive, if you wanted to be alive, if you wanted to feel the life, exact word is feel the life. If you wanted to feel the life, we need to be socially active. So all of us may not be socially active like in employment and all. Why not in volunteering? Why not volunteering? And we need to have a kind of safe chain of network. So there comes the importance of NIMHANS kind of organization. It's a government organization without any motives. Like what NIMHANS can have motives? NIMHANS should have motive only mental health of senior citizens. That is the only motive NIMHANS can have. So like this organization should take care of this kind of efforts. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Yes.
Sir, another question, sir. Which are the suitable for volunteering activities for that senior citizens can be involved, sir?
Keshav,
which are the suitable voluntary activities that senior citizens can be involved?
Sure. Before that, Yasmin madam wanted to speak. I'll come back to Keshav. Yes.
Okay.
Yasmin ma'am. Unmute.
Yes, unmute, ma'am.
So I just wanted to say, like what Jambunathan sir said, I just realized 2015, I had come across an organization somebody had started because they had seen something like that abroad. Like if your parents are alone, somebody will get them grocery, somebody can get them medical medicines, or they can go to the bank and do some bank work or take them out somewhere. But they started it, but it failed. Reason being trust again. So I think if we can have, like you said, if we have like a volunteers association, and then, we have like a thing to go and associate with people, to reach out with people, I think that will also help.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. There is something called holding environment. Who will hold this system? See, sometimes human behavior, we can't predict. We expect everybody to be good, but at times people also cannot, always can be, violate the certain rules, regulation. But somebody, some team has to be there to tell them. So why can't we do it like this politely, without
So Doctor, also, what I was thinking is, when you said that, I'm good at even documenting processes because I worked as a process analyst. So probably we can put in some set of processes where we hand over to the volunteers and say, this is how you need to handle. These are the code of conducts, and this is the do's and don'ts. So make a particular thing for every different kind of support.
Right. That's what. So I think we need to have that procedure. No, what is the procedure we will follow? And if somebody violates the procedure, like what is the minimum? How we will proceed further. So that system we need. Definitely we will bring it, that system. Keshav, if you could repeat your question again. Sorry, I missed that question.
Sir, which are the suitable voluntary activities that senior citizen can be involved? Sir?
Yes. I think a very good question. See, I'm seeing, though I use the word senior citizen, volunteers are not only from senior citizen, because we have a concept called intergeneration bonding, because that's very important in our society, bonding between generations. So that would be our program, because certain things the young people can lead, certain things seniors can lead, but when they come together, there is a joy of meeting together also. So there comes the fresh information. You give one idea, they may execute it. So I had not shared with you. I had a recently one experience with, Jain University is already part of our initiative. Similarly, the Christ University agreed to be part of this thing. So these universities are bringing drama, poem, movement, dance therapy, painting. They are bringing some new, which help us to be entertained. At the same time, we can use that as a channel to communicate with the community. For example, using drama to sensitize people about water saving. Why not? And we all join with the young, old, or seniors, juniors, everybody can join together. There only we can see sustainables. See my gray hairs, I'm in 40. Next, within 20 years, I also will be senior citizen. But I have to start my investment now. I have to learn from all of you how to be a good senior citizen. No, so I'm just telling that intergenerational bonding. That's what we are missing. We are missing that. And these young people can be good role model for other youngsters in their college. How to respect, how to be connected, how to be part. No, world is a bigger world. So a lot of ideologies and ideas are there. We need somebody to connect it. So we will bring that forum. So who can be, I'm telling that anybody who are interested in this activity. We are keeping the name Vayomanasa Sanjeevani. We are not going to change. That is the name. It is already in YouTube. We are reaching 1,000 subscribers. That shows the interest. And we already have 5,000 people have participated. More than that, have participated in this kind of programs. We have their phone number, email ID to connect anytime back to them. So,
Doctor,
yes, sir.
Asking question.
only one suggestion.
Please.
Voluntary services on those days, ACC, NCC, scouts like that. From school days, we have to cultivate among your students, nursing colleges and doctors, students. You have to cultivate yourself how to get involved in volunteering services.
Yes.
You have to motivate in neighboring colleges, schools like that. As you said, a team have to be formed and visit as a holiday trip and encourage youngsters like Dr. Abdul Kalam. He will always talk to youngsters, not to seniors. Seniors can advise always, but they won't do field work because volunteering must be from the youngsters. Yesterday, one IAS officer, Pratap, Commissioner Coimbatore, during his visit of official work, he noticed a senior citizen, a lady, in a town hall gate. He picked up and admitted in a old age home. That is the voluntary service. Many officers go without seeing that lady also. Many people are accompanying him, but he only sit with her and inquired with her and arranged for a better life. That is voluntary services. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I think, see here, you see that many times we see the problem, but we ignore. Correct, right? We ignore. Or sometimes we are helpless, what to do, kind of thing. So here comes an importance of a coordination. Who will coordinate it? In case, see, for example, I'm going to the Bangalore airport. I saw somebody, senior citizen, is struggling, but I don't have time. But I have a system where I can tell. I called Keshav. This is a problem, is there, what we can do. Then Keshav arranged 10 people there to handle that issue. So definitely we need to have a system to coordinate that we will think of. And already we have very good signs. There are people are coming to support this initiative, like including tele-counseling facility, online counseling facility, and supported volunteers with a little bit stipend. So good things are going to come. I think very good suggestion, but that passion and dedication is required. So we need to identify the right team members. So that is another major challenge. A core team who will stand for this rights of senior citizen. Ma'am, you wanted to tell. I think with that we are finalizing.
I was thinking of, kids from the orphanage.
Yeah.
Who are deprived from having an elderly support in their life.
Grandparenting.
It could be, if that could be merged with the elderly homes.
Yes.
They can come and spend a day with these people. So they also get, the elders will benefit from the children and the children will benefit from the elders. Because I know the power of growing up with your grandparents, which nobody can actually give you that kind of love, I suppose.
We all had privilege of remembering our grandparents. I think that may be one reason. Moment the grandparents, senior citizen, some happy feelings only in our mind.
Happy feelings.
Correct, no?
Very true.
All of us are smiling. Correct, no? The grandparents. So they're very, very happy feelings only. I think many children miss that. True, true. That is very true.
And as I was telling Dr. Sojan that I think we should felicitate or we should acknowledge the elderly who are really doing good work. I think we found right here, we found 4 of them.
Right.
Like Sindhu ma'am and Jammunathan sir, Shastri sir, Tyagarajan sir, all of them. I salute to you, sir.
Yes.
I have a little more time to come to your age, but I salute to you for what you're doing.
I think somebody, thank you so much. And somebody is asking how I am from Chennai. How can I be part of this program? See, that's what we will be having at least city-based chapters in time being. Gradually, we will establish. Anyway, Bangalore, we have a lot of you. And we will come to Chennai. So for us, Chennai is not very far. So we'll come to Chennai for a picnic. Please make some guide us. No need to sponsor our travel or facility. Guide us where we can be safe and where we can meet, and then some get together. And then if you have already a kind of forum, then let us listen from you. We will invite you to Bangalore. You can come and visit. So that's what I'm telling. Many opportunities are waiting. Only thing, human life is created. It doesn't happen. That's what my philosophy. Never ever assume that happiness is just happens. Happiness is always created. You need to have created. For creation, people have to come together. So this togetherness, effort, creation. So that would be our motto. And thank you so much for all of you to spend time today. Our beloved moderator Keshav D, I promised him a lot of time, but since I saw more energetic young population sharing bright ideas, I couldn't allow Keshav to speak. So Keshav, please give one comment, man, one sentence conclusion remark. Right.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving this opportunity, and thank you for giving your valuable time for giving lot of suggestions, lot of information. And thank you for attending all participation in this program. And a voluntary program is a very, we have to participate more youth. It will be good for my suggestions for participating in other.
50-50. We will go for 50-50.
Right. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Right. Thank you so much for all the people who have participated. 1 hour time we spent. Gina, our champion, has done a very good job. Gina, thank you so much. Over to you, Gina.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Gina.
Thank you so much,
Thank
sir.
you
Yeah,
so much.
Gina,
You made my day.
Yeah. So we had a very nice, our evening chat. Our chat masala we had already.
Chat masala, chai pe charcha.
Chai pe charcha. Thank you so much.
Charcha.
Yeah.
I mean,
See you all later
I can't express how happy I am, because ever since I met you in Banjara, you have been my role model, and I knew that somehow I have to follow you, and you are the one who will take me to my dreams.
No, ma'am, we will not miss that good inspiring words. We will have a lot of get-togethers, both in person as well as online. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you, Dr. Sojan sir, for that wonderful talk, and we had a really interactive talk with the senior citizen. I would really appreciate all the senior citizens who have and the other participants who have contributed and given their ideas. It was wonderful to seeing you all talk in our session, and Keshav sir for moderating the session. Thank you. Once again, I would like to thank all the participants who have joined. And at the end, I would like to thank our supporting partners, Government of Karnataka, Karnataka State Legal Service Authority, Bangalore Apartment Federation, Happy 60 Plus, Samadhana Counseling Center, Indian Psychiatric Society Karnataka Chapter, and REC Foundation, Icon Life Science, and NSC Foundation. Thank you once again. I have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.